This is Scott KN3A. I am at Park Kilo 1418, which is called Sam Lewis State Park. It's in York County, Pennsylvania, right across the river from the Susquehanna River. And I'm on the side of a hill. I have a great shot to the east and to the south. Got a little hill behind me that would kind of block me to the north. But it's a beautiful spot. I come here a lot. In fact, I just got my 100th activation here last week. So yes, this is my favorite park. It's also only about 10-minute drive from my house. So I have the Sporty Forty resonator from Wolf River Coil, and I tested it in my backyard yesterday with some radials just to show the SWR test. Somebody asked me how three 32-foot radials on the MFJ 17-foot whip, how it would be just without the resonator on 20. So I just hooked up the antenna without the Wolf River Coil Sporty Forty, and I will do a scan right now with the configuration. Hopefully you're able to see, but Marshall, it is almost very flat. So I say that would be a success. All right, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to put the coil on and work some 40 meters. I'm going to mix it up with 40 meter CW and a little bit of phone. So we'll kind of test it out and see what happens. It is getting later in the morning, so 40 may not really have a lot of activity, but we'll see what happens. So I have the Zygu 6100. I also have the N3FJP running, and again, here's a look at the antenna without the Sporty Forty coil on. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to attach it. Okay, before I put the resonator on, I did decide to add a fourth 32-foot piece of radial on the ground. So I have four 32-footers and one more SWR scan. And that is completely flat. There is zero SWR with just the 17-foot whip and four 32-foot ground radials. Okay, so I put the Wolf River Coil Sporty 40 on, and I left the fourth ground radial on. So I have four 32-foot ground radials, and here is the SWR test. So it's almost flat the whole way across the 40-meter band. So I really don't think I have any adjustments to make. And I'm going to pause the video again and see if I can start making some contacts. Nothing going on yet. Hopefully people start looking at the spotting page. It's about noon, about 5 to 12 right now, so maybe people are still coming home from Sunday lunches or church, or everybody's on 20 meters. Such a beautiful morning out too. It was about 57 degrees to start the day out, and it's about low 70s now, and just a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I probably should have done this earlier in the day, but I was up at 4:30 this morning to meet my daughter, who was running 14 miles for her training for a marathon. So I rode my bike while she ran. So okay, I got a little computer glitch going on here. I gotta fix. Alright, so I got one in the log. He gave me a 539. He's also in Pennsylvania. So we know the antenna's working anyway. So my daughter is hoping to... Alright. Okay, so that was South Carolina. All right, that was W5GDW, Gary. All right, Gary, give me a 549 from North Carolina. All right, I got 3 in the logbook. Yeah, 40's just not very active during the daytime, it seems. But we know the antenna's working. I didn't check to see what the band conditions were like. I usually don't believe them anyway. I think what I might do. SE. I missed the first. Okay. Okay. Okay, and Gary's in Virginia. All right, AF8E. All right, so John's in Ohio. So I'm using a keyer today that I'm not usually used to using, so I'm kind of getting used to it as we go along. So the signals are they're giving me about the same report as I'm giving them, which is good because most of them are probably not running QRP, and I'm running, well, I got the battery in, so it is running 10 watts right now, but pretty happy so far. I don't think we really have the greatest 40 meter conditions at this point, but at least we got a few in the logbook. Halfway to a successful activation anyway. There's 5 in the logbook. I think what I might do is start adjusting the antenna down and figure out where best position would be for 30 meters and on down the band, and maybe see how it performs in other bands. So I guess it should do okay on 30 meters. That's Mark K3MRK. Mark gave me a 449. Mark lives about 15 miles to the east of here, and a local ham friend who actually got me into POTA. Mark and I have known each other probably close to 50 years, actually. Long before we were hams. Boy, there's a lot of traffic in the park today. A lot of cars going by. I don't know if you can hear that in the background or not. Alright, I'm going to give it a couple more. It's Bob. Bob Devonshire. Okay. Also a local. So Bob's also about 15 miles east of here. It's so awesome to have hams that are learning to code. Those who say that the code's dead is just don't understand. There's a lot of people that are still interested in it, and especially in POTA, portable operating. Bands are bad, and CW goes through. So I need 3 more for an activation. Here in Pennsylvania, we have lanternflies. I don't know if they're all over the United States or just on the East Coast, but they are a menace, and they're flying all over the place today. They are an invasive, and we're supposed to kill them when we see them. But they're flying on my neck and all over the place. Alright, I'm going to give another couple calls here and then tune it to 30 meters and give a couple calls on 30. maybe I'll go sideband on 40 and see if I can get some takers. But it sounds like the band might be a challenge, so might not get too much activity on 40 sideband today at this time of day. All right, one more try. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and most likely I'm going to see if I can find a spot on sideband on 40 meters. And if I don't really find much, I'm just going to pause and then go to 30 meters and tune up for 30. Okay, so I put it on 7218 and just spotted myself. We'll see if I get any response. I don't expect much because I'm just not much of a sideband guy and I don't have the patience sometimes. But we'll see if I can maybe pull somebody out. I do have the voice message calling CQ POTA. However, it's not loud, so you really can't hear it when it's playing back. So let's see if we can get any activity at all before I QSY over to 30 meters CW. What's really nice about the antenna so far with the radial system is I didn't have to make any adjustments to the antenna going from the CW portion of the band up to this part of the band. So that's encouraging. Because Wolf River Coil even says that you're going to have to shorten up the antenna a little bit as you go up the 40 meter band. So. But they also suggest, I think, 2 or 3 radials, and I do have 4 on, so.
Charlie 3, Kilo, Juliet, Quebec.
Kilo Charlie 3 again?
Kilo, Charlie 3, Kilo, Juliet, Quebec.
Kilo Charlie 3, Kilo Juliet, Quebec. Good afternoon. You are a 5959.
Copy on you. You're a 4-4 in Maryland. 4-4 Mike Delta.
Roger, roger on the 4-4 Maryland. Yeah, I'm running QRP.
73s, thanks for your activation.
All right, thanks for the call. 73s. QRZ, Parks on the Air from Kilo November 3 Alpha. I think I hear somebody in there. Try it again. I think I'm hearing someone say they're QRP, and I would love to work you, but I just don't hear you. Try it one more time. Okay, is there a Juliet Lima? Negative copy. Whiskey Juliet 8 Yankee, you are 5757 QSL.
5555 Ohio.
All right, thanks for the 55 Ohio, Greg. 73s. QRZ Parks on the Air from Kilo November 3 Alpha at K-1418. All right, well, we got a couple in the log. I'm thinking I'm hearing a Juliet Lima. Okay, is it Whiskey 3 or Whiskey 4 Juliet Lima? 3 or 4? Okay, Whiskey 4 Juliet Lima. Good afternoon. Oh, hey, Dave. David, this is... Yep, you're 2x2. Unfortunately, Dave, you're a 2x2. 2-2 QSL. Roger, roger on the QRP. Okay, and the 5.9. That's great. Yeah, I'm running the Wolf River Coil Sporty Forty for the first time in this activation. So, what are you running, Dave? I think you also have a an ICOM 705, right? Okay, you got the 5105. Okay, very good. I'm running the 6100 this morning, or this afternoon. Hey, 73s, Dave, thanks for the call and getting you in the logbook. You make it an official activation. 73s, Kilo November 3 Alpha. Back to you, Dave, one more time. All right, QRZ parks on the air from Kilo November 3 Alpha.
November 8, Papa Echo Papa.
November 8, Papa Echo Papa, you're 5757, QSL?
QSL, you are about 5'3", in Central Ohio.
Roger on the 5-3 Central Ohio. Thanks for the call, 73s.
Whiskey Victor 8, Romeo Kilo Lima.
Okay, Whiskey Victor 8 again?
Whiskey Victor 8, Romeo Kilo Lima.
Whiskey Victor 8, Romeo Kilo Lima. Good afternoon, Randy. You are 5757 into K-1418.
Hey, copy the 57. You're also 5x7, Whiskey Victor.
Roger, roger on the 5-7 West Virginia. I appreciate the call, 73s. QRZ parks on the air from Kilo November 3 Alpha. Yeah, I'm doing, I'm surprised that I'm getting the sideband contacts. I've got 5 of them now. I'm just not a sideband kind of a guy. I'm more at home with CW, more at ease that way. Believe it or not, I log better when I'm running CW than I do on phone. I always have to ask for repeats on phone. And I don't understand how that is. Alright, I'm going to give it a couple more tries and see what happens. Alright, one more.
Golf, Quebec.
Kilo 8 Golf Quebec. Good afternoon, Terry. You are 5757 QSL.
QSL, you're also 5'7", West Virginia.
I appreciate the 5-7 West Virginia. 73s.
7'3".
QRZ parks on the air from Kilo November 3 Alpha. So as soon as I say I'm going to change bands, everybody seems to call. Somehow it seems to carry over the air. All right, one more try. This will be it.
Alpha Foxtrot 8 Echo.
See? Alpha Foxtrot 8 Echo. Good afternoon, John. Hey, good to get you in the logbook this afternoon. You're 5757 here in the K-1418.
QSL Scott, thanks for being out there doing the activation. I'll get you about a 5'5". 5'5", you've got another station off to the side. I mean, he's off far enough that I can hear you. But, hey, thanks for being out there, and I'll wish you a 73, my friend. Good luck.
Yeah, okay, well, it's good to get you on sideband once in a while. We're mostly CW. Yeah, I'm just testing out a new Wolf River Coil 40-meter resonator that just came out, and so I'm running QRP. I'll take the 5.5 into Ohio, but your signal is coming up. I guess 40 meters just isn't that great today, I guess.
Yeah, roger. When I was rolling around, the band's not in the best of shape, but I really like my resonators. I don't use them very often because I'd rather go with a big long wire antenna, but the resonators, they work great for portable antenna. I've been very impressed with them. So, hey, thanks for the voice contact. We don't get too many of those, and I appreciate all the CW work too, my friend. 73.
All right, John. Yeah, I'm mostly a NFED half-wave guy out here, but I just kind of wanted to test, it's nice to have antennas in the arsenal. All right, 73s, and have a great afternoon. AF8AKN3A. All right, 73s. QRZ Parks on the air from Kilo November 3 Alpha.
November 2 Bravo Tango Delta.
N2 BT, November 2 Bravo Tango Delta. Good afternoon, Brian. You're 5656 QSL.
Okay, 5555 in New York, Scott. Thanks. Have a great day at the park.
Yeah, thanks for the 55 New York 73s. QRZ Parks on the air, Kilo November 3 Alpha. Anybody else? I'm going to go QSY to 30 meter CW. QSY in 1 minute. QRZ Parks on the air. Anybody before I QSY? KN3A at Kilo 1418. Okay, I don't know. Was there somebody in there calling? This is KN3A Parks on the air.
Kilo 3 Charlie Uniform.
Kilo 3 Charlie Uniform. You're 5959.
QSL 5 and 4 Pennsylvania. Thanks for the park.
All right, thanks for the park, thanks for the call, 73s. QRZ Parks on the air, Kilo November 3 Alpha. All right, KN3A, I'm going to QSY. All right, I'm going to pause this and change the resonator, or change the antenna around a little bit and see if I can get 30 meters tuned in. I'm not sure if I recorded anything or not prior to this, but my camera shut off. But I'm on 17 meters. I have a very good SWR by taking the antenna down 5 sections on the MFJ 17-foot whip, just for reference. Exactly 5 sections down. And I did spot myself on the cluster, so hopefully I'll get somebody here. Sounds like maybe a tuner upper there. I think I'm going to go to 20 meters next. I'm just happy I made about, I think, 14 contacts on 40 meters. I'm pretty happy about that. KC4KS. He gave me a 5.9. All right, he gave me a 5.99 out of Tennessee. All right, one more. How about one more? I totally believe in giving out a true SWR, a true signal report. And I appreciate when people give me honest ones as well. If he did hear me 5.99, says a lot about the antenna running 10 watts. Everybody must be outside enjoying the nice weather. There's Gary again. It's stronger on 30 meters. There you go. Oh, Gary's on QRP. I'll see him on 20, hopefully. Might be a little bit too short for North Carolina on 20 though. But Gary's a good guy. I talk to him a lot. He always calls me on my activations. I guess it's not a big deal, but the one thing I have to do then when I go to 20 meters is I'm going to have to take the resonator off. I wish there was an easy way to bypass it, but somebody will figure it out. This just came out, and I'm really happy with the performance of it. So, was it worth $38 with shipping? Absolutely, absolutely. It's just one less thing that I have to carry when I do my bicycle operating. I usually take the 40 meter or the 40 meter Hustler, and I take the MFJ 1979 17-foot whip, and the MFJ, I mean the Hustler resonator is pretty big and bulky to be bike riding, you know, in the back of the bike. So this will be real nice. The total weight with just the 40 meter Wolf River Coil resonator, the antenna, and the radial system is no more than, oh, and the ground stake is probably no more than 4 pounds. So that's very lightweight. So all the weight will come in with the radio itself. And I do have some other QRP radios that I'm going to experiment with on future activations. I have a true SDR, which I'm going to try that in the future. And also I have an SW3C radio, which really works well. And it's nice and light and portable. So great for backpacking and great for just a change of scenery. So I'm gonna QSY to 20 here in a second. Okay, well, I appreciate if anybody has watched this video that they were able to kind of get an idea of how the antenna works. I think the Shorty 40 or Sporty 40, however they were calling it a Shorty 40. Now they seem to be calling it a Sporty Shorty or a Sporty 40. The other way, it's definitely going to be an antenna that I'll be using in the future. So I'm not going to really do any activating and recording on the 20 meter band. So Hope this video was helpful. 73 KN3A. I'll be clear.